Hello, John Moore with JHM Technologies, here again to talk about some of the features of the Infuser series and how that Infusatrol software brings that process control to us that we've always longed for. Now we're going to talk about the automatic injection. So let's just go back to the main menu. We're on the main menu. We want to inject the mold automatically. We've created a recipe in the past, and now we want to inject that mold exactly as that recipe calls for. So the first thing that we're going to do is we need to select the recipe. So let me go back there. I'm on the main menu, and the recipe button, right hand side, second button down, says recipes. I press that. Now in this screen I'm going to scroll until the one that's flashing on top is the recipe that I wish to inject. At that point I hit main menu back. Lower right hand button brings me to the main menu screen. I press automatic. When I'm on the automatic page, that part that I had selected is displayed at the top. Now to fill that mold without any need to adjust pressures, settings, flow rates, watch counts, do anything, all we need to do, press the green button, fire and forget. Green button either on the display, or we don't even need to go over to the machine. We simply have the remote control over by the mold. We hit the green start button. That recipe then will inject automatically. Once complete, the machine will stop. And then it's waiting for us to disconnect the gun from the mold and either press the flush button here or the flush button in the lower left corner of the automatic injection screen. That completes the injection. Doesn't get simpler than that. Now, let's say that we've got multiple molds and we don't want to have to select a recipe. Let's say we want that recipe to be selected for us instantly. How can we do that? Well, we would use the RFID feature. Now, to make that work, we have to go into the configuration page, and you may have already watched that video. If not, you could pause now and jump over there to see. But what you need to do in the configuration, having logged in as a supervisor, go in and enable the RFID reader. So if we have that reader enabled, then all we do is we've got those tags that we teach, right? We teach the machine the tag number that's on each tag to realize which recipe to pull up. So we bring the mold over, we simply put the tag on the reader right on the green target area, and all we need to do, hit the start button. The recipe instantly is drawn up out of memory, the correct recipe for that mold, begins the injection, stops. Now, let's say we've got another mold right after that. We don't need to flush every time. We go to the next mold, we connect the gun, we take the tag off that mold, we put it on the reader, simply hit the start button. That mold fills exactly as the recipe calls for. And we can carry on doing this until we've completely filled each of our molds. Or we stop and we flush if we're not going to have another mold right away. It doesn't get easier than that.